Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is THM, and we're here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesys. That's right, Konami got bored of their format again and finally decided we're going to go back a third time. We haven't already done this enough with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, so we're going to go back a third time to an age when the game was less stupid and convoluted. So this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesys right here. I'm not going to read all the rules out loud to you, but I'm going to summarize them real quick. Link monsters and pendulum monsters are banned. Every other card is legal, including banned cards. But the cards that were forbidden and limited cost points. You're supposed to start with a 100-point cap, but they also say that rule can just go out the window if a tournament store decides they want more points or less points. So what does that mean as a format? Well, first of all, it means that Konami is admitting here they have no idea how to balance Link and Pendulum monsters, because they clearly can't. We just look at the modern game. Malice is rampant, Pendulum monsters haven't been a problem for a little while, but the last time they were a problem, they were a Tier 0 deck. You just can't deal with these modern decks. And now let's take a look at some of the things here that are rated high point values. First of all, I will shout out Konami immense respect, if I can find it here, for making Pot of Greed a 30-point card. You can play 3 Pot of Greed within the 100-point cap. That is allowed. You can do that. And for some reason, like, every rank up magic spell is like 1 to 5 points. Maybe there's some reason for this, but I don't know what it is. Red Eye's Dark Dragoon here is a 100-point card, and Red Eye's Fusion isn't on the list, so dear God, that has potential to be a problem. I just know Shortchild Infinity Dragon here at 33, so rest in peace to any Photon players. That's just unfortunate, though I do want to see if Predaplant Verte Anaconda is on here. Oh, that's right, it's a Link monster. What am I talking about? God, I'm dumb. In any case, yeah, this is format of all time. Some of the cards on here are a little questionable. Duality? That wasn't even on the ban list. Divine Arsenal A2 Sky Thunder is 33 points. So they're pretty much just saying any card that's ever been a problem or ever will be a problem, you're gonna have to pay some points for that, buddy. You're gonna have to pay for that. That ain't cheap. And most people, I imagine, will choose to pay those points because some of these cards are broken, to say the least. And I'm happy for Konami on a base level. Like, cool, you did the cool thing. You came out with a new format that I'm sure some people will play. But the thing I really want to talk about here is the statement this is making for the main game. It's that Konami really doesn't know what to do with it. They've been releasing new Link monsters and continuing the same format for almost 10 years now, because it seems to me, at least, this is my personal opinion, you're welcome to disagree with me in the comments and generate me lots of interaction that YouTube will notice and promote my video to more people. But it seems to me that Konami doesn't know where to go from here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Link monsters, and that's it. They don't have another idea. They're kind of just rerunning the same ideas at this point. They're not even making new archetypes as often, and when they do make a new archetype, it's to power creep the last new archetype so that people continue to shell out money. They're not even running the paper card game as much anymore. They're intentionally trying to run it into the ground because they've recognized that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is their biggest cash cow. It's in the top 50 gacha games, for goodness sake. It's not even technically a gacha game, it's just a card game with a gacha attached to it. And somehow it's in the top 50. So yeah, Konami's just doing this because they don't know what to do with the main game. And I wish they would figure out what they're doing with the main game. You know, go back to the age when Konami was being creative and expanding the game. Fusion monsters used to be the only extra deck type. Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, this was all creativity. This was all, wow, that's a really cool thing. Xyz, stack cards on top of each other and put a card on top. That sounds really dull now, but when that came out, that was actually a really novel thing. Link monsters, again, really novel thing. Pendulum Monsters. They took away the novelty from that, to be fair, because they saw Pendulum Zones as too broken, so they changed it in the Master Rule. But that was a cool thing that they did. And now that's the point is all gone. They've taken away the point of that, because we're in a stale format of almost 8 or 9 years, and we're kind of just wondering what we're supposed to do as to find new content here. So Konami, I'm gonna make this short. Come up with something new. Genesys is not new. Genesys is bait of something new by saying, ooh, you can play the cards on the ban lists. You can use them. You can play them now, but that's all it is. If you could just play unlimited if you wanted to play the cards on the ban lists, and all hell would break loose, but you could play them. They already had this format pretty much, but with Link and Pendulum Monsters, I don't understand this. So, yeah, just Konami, make new stuff, be creative. That's all I have to say about Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. Let me know if you want me to come back to this or play this, because I am a pushover when it comes to what my viewers want, and I will play this if enough of you ask me to. But that's my opinion. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.